Live? I think we're doing it live. Let's just get into it. It's a new update for Kingdom Come. They added a barber and a bunch of bug fixes. Yeah, lots of bug fixes. Hopefully everything runs a little bit smooth. They said some performance enhancing drugs were added for Henry, so you can take steroids. Also, I did a lot since the last time I streamed. I found some people committing fraud for King Sigismund, who were printing fake coins, and it was the master of the mint who was controlling it. So I blackmailed him, got into a meeting, served King Sigismund some wine and a bunch of his other people. There's a guy over here, Lord Rutard, with a U, Rutard. He actually gave me a secret passageway into the kingdom, or the fort that Hans was being held in, which was somewhere right here. Not right there. Right here, I think. Yes, this was the fort Hans. Got Hans out. Killed a lot of people, you know. Christian knight things. Killed a lot of people. But now I am... Henry was acting as a servant that got into a very important meeting with King Sigismund, and then I overheard a bunch of stuff, and then it cut over to this area. And I forgot this guy's fucking name. Godwin. I'm playing as Godwin right now. So, yeah. And these look to be King Wenceslas. I always forget how to pronounce his name. This is all of King Wenceslas allies, so...
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, the last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
King Wenceslas. Wenceslas, I don't know.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after
What?
I heroically led the defense of
C'était une
Kuttenberg,
histoire
and
compliquée.
only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, Do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this battle. Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Ujits.
Then, what are you doing here at a meeting of opponents of the crown?
On
The
that side
Lord
of the
moves
crown.
in mysterious ways.
The French.
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Alright, we don't have to talk to any more people for now, so...
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings?
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop.
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
Wenceslas.
I'll help you.
I could have swore Henry
exactly
was
should I do?
Wenceslas.
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you. There aren't many like you two left.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Botchek of Kunststadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a...
A male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow.
Men
but don't
only.
trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her...
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her. And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
Okay.
I'll get on it then.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Success to our plans.
Pull a cup out of your back pocket and sip whatever was in it. Got it. Alright. I'm gonna talk to you first.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Job's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
Hit the nail on the head again, Mom. You're well informed.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine, and beneficial deals.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
Because you're smart, and you're wealthy, and you have money, and you're smart.
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason.
Do you have something in particular?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard. Bring them to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odorin's groom has eyes everywhere.
Alright, I'm just gonna do these one by one. Try to get them done as quick as possible. I'm trying to get back to Henry. Oh, what's up, little puppy?
It's more like a wet head to me.
What's that? What brings you here? God bless.
Aren't you a bit bored?
What's your problem? The horses are fed.
God forbid. But standing around here must be a pain.
Not really.
Very hard.
Shall we...
Well, I'll wait at the table over.
Where's the table? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, you go wait on the table, dude. I'll be right there.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? No
Fuck.
one's allowed in here.
I'm waiting here for you.
Oh, how's that?
I've been watching you for a while, and I have a feeling you do well to talk a little.
Who in God's name?
In God's name, indeed. I'm a priest, and I know a wretched sinner when I see one.
Is it that obvious? Christ above.
Don't blaspheme.
Success.
It'll help you more to
Nice.
confess.
And in the morning, when I met him, I swore I never laid eyes on his daughter. Even though my back was scratched raw from our roll in the hay.
That's a mortal sin. Lying with a woman that you're not joined with in holy matrimony. And then lying about it too. That's already 2 commandments broken for the price of 1.
I'll go to hell for that, won't I?
You won't. As long as you repent. Be contrite. Fast.
I'll start right away. Hey, didn't you want a game of dice? I've been waiting for you.
God be with you.
Next time, pick someone else to make a fool of, eh? Greetings.
Yeah, he just goes away, right? Is he gonna just come and fucking be like, oh, I gotcha. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, fuck that guy.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it.
Lady, with all the clamor going on here they are.
You're more capable.
You're welcome.
As agreed. I will
Thank you, noble.
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our...
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady? To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
Takes it right out of his back pocket every time. A true alcoholic. A true man who is in love with alcohol.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
Not even Bocce? I'd like to check your horses out. And see if they're...
Ha! Even better. But you won't believe...
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well. We have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to harass my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I'll talk to you later, Father. This is important.
You're in my home, so you'll talk to me first. What is it you want?
That's your
Is
dad.
that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then.
We'll talk later and in private. Right now we have more important things to attend to.
Don't try my patience.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest in some backwater than have a father like you.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me speak to Alder.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough!
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies. Take back your challenge, and we'll sort things out peacefully.
You've got no other option. You insulted Father's honor.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for violence. I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin, the second, as he desires, and then...
Out of the question. This uncouth lout needs a lesson, and he's got plenty to learn from Christopher. By God's grace, I have at least one son I can be proud of.
You want satisfaction? You'll get nothing but shame. As always. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight. Come to the outer courtyard, but quietly. We don't have to put on a show for the crowd.
After you.
Well, that's that. Now...
Shouldn't we rather...
No, Christopher would...
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Ah! Cover your right side! You've got a gap there I can drive a cart through!
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. You could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the Archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself.
Fucking hit him.
Not
one
all
time.
the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well,
Hit him one
I
fucking
apologize
time.
for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped to...
And no luck again, eh? When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk
Hit
to
the guy
Alder.
one time.
Aye. The outcome of this war depends on it.
Fucking whacked him with a
That
sword.
sounds very important, considering you and Alder are both pretty small
one fucking
players.
time in the face.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me and tell me what it's all about.
Do I have any choice?
If it's really that important, you'd...
All right, then. You've heard... It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees...
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that?
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting
Ooh.
to sound like a brother.
Ah, brothers getting along. First time... This is the first time they've met. And he lost his fucking sword duel.
It's quite unusual to see him cornered like this.
I'll bet my last groschen he's setting the stage
Ma'am.
for his final performance. Hold on.
It's
I
fucked
hope
up.
there'll be no singing.
Alright, there's one more person I need to talk to.
And that's exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
One beer.
Don't worry, it's not just your money I want to draw on. Believe it or not, we've gained other patrons for our cause too.
Really? Name at least...
Anna of Volstein, for instance.
Truly? Well, let's see about it then.
I wouldn't mention the word lunatic.
All right, let's discuss it, candidly. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
Liechtenstein is unmarried. Ooh, Capon.
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
Okay.
What's wrong with him? He's young, he's handsome, women are fighting over him. Yitka will like him, and he'll give her a whole bunch of children.
And to half the wenches in his domain, too, eh? On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on, despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
I wonder if I should tell him, or...
So, will you support our plan?
You're selling the skin of a boar that's still grunting. First, I want a confirmation that the wedding will take place as soon as possible.
And what if Lord King...
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and...
Alright.
Sir Hanush, I bring...
You do? Let's hear it then.
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the Elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? By Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to step up. How the hell did you do it?
Well, there's one little catch. I had to promise him... I don't even know how to begin.
Out with it.
Lord Kunstadt has a niece, so... I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstadt.
Yes.
Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it.
Yes.
So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sasa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers!
Cheers to you! And to your parlaying skills!
Nice. Hans is getting married. Without his consent. And without the consent of
Bocek, your niece Yitka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstadt.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yitka and the unhappy Lord.
That cup.
Here's to a good bargain.
Good bargain. Oh, excuse me. Oh.
I'm still hoping it works out and we walk
Fucking
out of
Hans,
here with
dude.
Gentlemen,
married.
I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
Nice. Cutscene.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes! And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians. Our community,
Amen.
and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
I'm so pissed.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words
Josh, you
are more
probably
powerful
should
than
not,
swords.
because I'm pretty far ahead of you.
And our words
I think I have like
will ring in.
I have 53 hours in the game, so yeah, pretty far.
1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
I think from what I've heard, I'm not even halfway done, but I could be wrong. I've been doing a lot of side quests, so that's 53 hours side quests. Hans, suck it up, dude. Stars of Ravens, hola. Are we back with Henry now? Oh, we got some poppin'. Kill him, kill him, kill him.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Margaret, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric.
Oh, a thumbs up.
He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swillpot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Lord of Sergeants, your insolence just cost you your place on the council, and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt.
To stay here? Oh, I could fight him. Give me a sword.
Too harsh on them. And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you are harsh. Rightfully so.
Never mind. He's got 2 guards that are...
They need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for
Just a
far too
regular
long.
servant.
And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times.
None of these
that
characters
it is
are to be
time strike
trusted.
against them.
I hope all the
Alas,
characters
he's not here.
die.
He would
I hope I
be
kill
probably
every single
so
one of them.
satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks have a good year.
A monastery wine. I think that's red, from what I remember.
Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries. They cannot be relied upon.
You want some
And we're
wine?
no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of
What are you looking
reign
at, man?
brought us.
Stop looking at me.
With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish.
I mean, this guy's gonna die. I'm gonna kill him eventually.
God grant him eternal glory.
This guy.
We won't need much more time.
But you.
Arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
Bro,
You
there's
say
no
the
flying
others
here,
will be
man.
brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
What are you looking
If
at,
only
dude?
Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they have to be willing to make peace, at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos,
Just
so
a
that
servant,
he himself emerges
waiting to serve.
victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side.
I think he said red,
Then they'll
right?
take the threat of war seriously.
Pretty sure that's what he said.
And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret.
Look at that. I gave him the right wine. Gave him the right wine.
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest
I'm still
problem.
doing this? I'm still
We're
being a
working on
servant?
While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rapproche. Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After
Bacon?
all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to
Yeah.
conquer.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely smash that like button. Punch it right
No.
in the
We
fist
shall
it.
have white.
Punch it.
We have had enough of red.
Okay, he wants white.
Quickly.
Gotcha.
Rapproche falls.
Gotcha.
Others will follow.
White wine.
I
White
think
wine.
von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
There you go.
We could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring
Yeah,
it
hit
here
that
to
like
the
button.
square and point it at the city hall,
Give me a thumbs up for
those
serving
sycophants would only benefit from a
King
warning.
Sigismund,
It's a splendid idea.
the
It
Hungarian
won't be necessary. The
king
councillors are quite fearful enough already that
who's
they
conquering
can hide
Bohemia.
nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory.
I just was
And you,
standing
boy,
over.
will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
I wonder if the game. Thank you. I know. It's tough. There's two different types of wine. There's red and white, but they actually have different names. I think think the red is called like monastery wine. I can't remember what the white wine, but like now I'm drunk. Jesus Christ. Who do I need to talk to get out of this state? I just talked to one person.
Oh, the piglet! Godwin!
Hunger, poverty, and plague. It's too much for a man to take.
Are you in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Some drink
Come
more?
now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Not a bit. I'm just a cynical old pragmatist.
In that case, in quite simple and pragmatic terms, the wine has run out.
Good.
I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs.
You can bet on it. I've got a...
I don't doubt it. Oh, the piglet!
I don't want to get more alcohol, especially wine. It's just not good.
Not a bad one.
Having a good time?
It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth the sin.
I'd rather have a game of dice.
Well, let's have a game then.
For coin.
Since it's yourself,
Now that's a pile of coin. Just enough for a...
Alright. Play some dice. Oh, I can't see. I'm drunk. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
God be with you, my friend.
God be with you.
God be with you.
Jesus. Bust. Oh, you got a 5. I'm winning right here. We got 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't have anything. I'm just fucking fart. This is gross. 1. Yeah, I'll do this. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just 1. Plus 1, 2, 5s. You suck, dude. You fucking suck. Why? Oh, I have 3. That's game, dude. No, it's not. Fuck. Pretty good lead. Oh! He's got 1,000 points right off rip. Oh, this game. Just to make sure. Look at that, dude. You suck. Was I supposed to talk to him about something?
Sentimental courtship.
You're amusing.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start. And that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
Ah, but there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay?
Measuring fucking contest.
Well, I ought to look into that then.
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
Have you ever thought about getting married again?
Celebrate with guests.
And with you?
Can't go in there, alright. I'm just gonna not get that guy alcohol because, like, we don't need to drink anymore.
How'd you like our wine?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France.
La Belle France.
Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had...
Best barrels! This wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence. Give me 100 nights.
Reputation loss.
I couldn't.
Whoops. Man, I don't want to get you alcohol.
Or anywhere, even at home. This is about...
That may be true, but good wine is a compelling argument in any debate going on around
You just burped in my face. Hey, can I not get you one?
I'd rather we didn't end up like that.
The day scrubbing that floor.
Huh. I can't see anything. I mean, I assume it's just one of these, right? Drink one.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
I'm gonna get up there, he's be like, Bring some white wine.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Oh my god, everybody's drunk.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the locals! Kill the rest!
Please don't be drunk. Sober up. Okay, I'm sober.
Jesus.
Nice.
They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Hey, stand for!
Hey, where's Christopher? Hey, where's Christopher? I can't see him. Over here? No, that's Hans.
No, you don't!
Oh, the dry devil's down.
Fucking hell!
Fuck that! No chance! Christ! I'm hit! That fucker out, damn it! Fuck you!
Hey, get him! Bleeding on
No shot!
Protect my brother! Oh no! I couldn't even find him, to be honest. Hold on, did he really die? I couldn't find him. Where was he?
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's over here. Get him, Christopher. Nice.
Stand your ground!
Cover your head, Derek!
Take another one like that! Fuck you!
We'll kick your ass! No, you don't!
That's right! Try those horses out!
Sakura! My
Get me! From the yes! Smash his face!
Show your stuff!
Next time!
You're like you're firing!
Is that Henry? Henry. Okay, one sec. I need to get out of these clothes. There we go.
Quick! Die!
Whoa, whoa.
Go fuck yourself!
Now I'll show you.
He's had it. Got him! I'll kill you! Show your stuff!
Oh, they just ran right there.
No chance. Take that! Now you're mine, you bastard! Give it up! Give you more than follow before dropping dead! You won't get me! The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away. Show your stuff! You got him!
Yeah.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Fuck me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but... not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't stand a chance against those butchers.
No!
May she rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost. Good work.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it. Nothing.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Botchek.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I won't give up on the fucker either.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghow took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
I was standing a few steps from von Aulitz when he told Sigismund I was pouring them wine, and had to listen to how Sigismund was going to give him Raborsch. It was a horrible feeling. Not being able to do anything about it.
And what could you possibly do?
Kill them. Both of them.
My fingers would itch too. Was there any knife lying around? Or at least a fork?
Do you
There
know
was one
what that
fork.
would cause?
There was, but it wouldn't let me pick it up.
The war would end.
But at what cost? After Sigismund's death, his army would be cut loose. They'd ransack the city and kill anyone in their way.
Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat, trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot. The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
Alright, well, now that I'm here... yeah. I'll take that. Mm-hmm. 20, oh man, damn, you rich, dude. Damn. God's will. 0.3. Alright, you can keep that. I'm sorry. I did that to you. Hey! 4. Ooh, a king staff. 23. Yeah.
Brought it upon themselves. Wojciech is as greedy as a pig, and Hinek is, well, you know.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
Keep that. Oh. Knight's axe.
Leave it alone.
Wagoner's there.
Now we're in it with them anyway.
Poor animal. Handsome, strong, sturdy. Well, these will go with it. No, you almost That's right,
Yeah, I know there's some out here, yeah. Damn. You grown at? Alright. You looted most of them. That's fine.
Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already.
They didn't even spare the animals.
Oh, almost missed one. Almost missed one. Oh. I wonder if you could have saved different people. Like,
What will happen to his lordship now? And to us?
We have to take care of young Sir Christopher and hope his father comes back soon.
Yes. The best thing we can do is to keep doing our work.
I wonder if
What
you
if the
could
old
save
lord
her.
doesn't come back?
Then we'll have a young one.
Soda,
He's not a little boy anymore.
Slowitz?
Soon he'll get married and have a bunch of children.
Yeah, I wonder if you could save her, or...
When Jobst finds out...
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you...
One sec.
Even a man like you can't know everything. At least you're all alive.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them. I'm going with you. Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
You got it.
Jesus
Christ. Alright, you just hungry?
Here, Mutt.
It has been a while since I've seen you, so I'm probably just hungry.
But Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us. Just tell him. You may...
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How the...
Yes.
Henry
His
has
son.
a brother?
That is,
Henry?
his bastard son.
Oh.
Why are you even telling me this?
I thought you would want to know. Martin was raising you instead of being with Mother. And me.
I know what it's like. My real father rejected me too.
There's no point arguing over
I learned
this.
the truth only after Pa's
Let's
death.
be brothers.
You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a gazera?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out, quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Let's not waste time.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Yeah, this guy was in here.
What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you...
All right. But could you please tell me what...
I'll explain to you on the way.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
But do you think that's a good idea? No offense, sir, but you're no great warrior.
I'm not. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait, either.
All right, then.
Can I sit up front? Nice. Why are you driving? Why is this old man driving?
Perish. Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. And I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
Get out of the way.
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
We really should pick up the pace.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
I don't understand why the old man was fucking driving.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have.
Okay. How's my armor looking? Just need to make sure it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's fine. Definitely dirty. Okay. My armor looks pretty good, so.
Found the passageway.
I would be happier if we could do without it.
We all punishment for our many sins.
Our sins? Ours? What the fuck did we do to these people?
Fuckers are walking so slow back there.
Halt! I heard something.
Damn, can y'all walk any slower? It's because that one guy's fucking drunk. Can you hurry up? Dubianka? You fucking alcoholic?
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving.
Are you fucking serious? That guy's gonna take forever. We can leave him behind.
We have to go this way.
There we go. Speed his ass up.
Not this way. Liechtenstein went another way.
Oh.
Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're gonna make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now.
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
Yeah. More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I'll go upstairs and see if anyone...
I hope so. If they took any, I'll gather up my things in the meantime.
We got a man down. If we got a man down, he is dead. Oh my god, they killed the women. Oh shit, I don't want to pick it up. Drop. Drop.
I don't know, actually. I saw him go to Eric's tent to give him a piece of his mind, but never saw him come out.
Search the whole place, they say. Bring any important-looking documents. How the fuck should I know what an important document looks like? I ain't never seen none.
Gotcha, bitch. Oh shit.
Do it!
Get fucked. You guys suck. No, you're wearing armor. You're poor. Damn, dude. Let's go downstairs.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with...
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation...
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she alright?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never laid up.
There'll be plenty of time for that later.
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us.
You go ahead.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. God be with you.
Wasn't I supposed to find, like, documents or something? Whatever. Just in case we get into a fight.
One of them must have hit me.
We have to get to the shul fast. Can you walk?
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mommy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
Ma'am? You are?
Oh, Himmel! What's the matter?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded.
Wait! Who are you anyway?
My name is Henry.
Of course I do.
I'm his... son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back, it might be safer there!
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue.
Through the backyards! Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Get rid of them? Ma'am? What the fuck? Can I just put a bow on? Ah! Ooh! Yeah! Oh! Oh, I missed. Oh, shit.
But they're gone.
I like
We have to keep going. Through the yards.
That was the first time I've used a bow in like 30 hours.
Somebody help us!
Oh, cool. So I don't have an option?
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way.
Coming in.
Through the house.
Hey, Manny! Mommy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now,
We have to go.
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Let me at him. Yeah, no more running. Maybe we decided no more running. Oh shit.
Go inside. Quick. To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
There they are!
Well, now we're really fucked.
Nah.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back.
For how long, though?
As long as we need to.
It's a wonder you're still standing. It's a wonder you're still standing.
You can't stand up to this.
Nice try. Got that, what's up?
Fucking come on.
You won't get me. Say a prayer if you can. To hell with you. God will forgive you!
What's Klutz do?
Too slow!
Fight them all! Kill him! Kill them! God will forgive you! That was a good hit, huh?
In the name of our Lord!
I've got on. Fucking bastard.
No try!
Come on! Everyone's
Oh
inside!
man.
Henry, come on!
I want to kill like 2 more.
Let's go!
Mormir. Let's go. It's this way. Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Don't worry. Even if that happens, we will be able to pull the wagon.
Fuck!
Look at it.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
I know this might not be the best time, but... do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well, all right then. How is Martin actually?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh,
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma and... well, they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went Schlag auf Schlag.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. So I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourself, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
All right. So, is Gutenberg locked off? Doesn't look like it, but... So what was Ziska on the next steps? Sorry, everybody. definitely need to take a bath. But I'm worried about going into the city. Oh. Alright, well, so far so good.
Nice and slow.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I don't think so. I think it's just a tailor. Oh, I'm in a private area. Nothing. 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 Nothing.
God bless you.
Wait, how do I get in the fucking... Oh, it's over here.
Viel Erfolg, mein Freund.
What are you doing?
What time is it? Alright, now are you open? Look at that. See, I think it's just a tailor. Yeah.
Ganz brav.
So I am gonna go to the bathhouse.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Slow down, idiot.
Man, you walked right into me.
One beer.
I apologize.
What'll it be?
Ah,
What'll it...
tend to my wounds.
Excellent.
Oh, you went up in price, madam.
Let's talk about the...
Certainly.
How's this?
You must be... All right, then.
I reckon that's it. Take care of yourself out there, friend. Christ! Pardon me.
Oh, sure, there's one right here. Nice.
Good day, sir. I'm in need of you.
Alright. For a small fee, you can have a barber change your hairstyle or trim your beard. Barbers at the same price as officers who's by your reputation. A and D switch between hair / beard. And your selection. Okay. Ready. Wait a second. I can't do anything. So much for the barber. Like, nothing I hit is... Wait, hold on. Does A and D to switch between hair / beard? Yeah. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. Okay, so instantly not working. At least for me. And I can't even exit. We'll try it one more time. Oh, it saved up the bathhouse? Nice. Hey, dude. Don't fuck me this time, alright?
Lord be with you.
A cut and a shot.
Yeah, this is definitely broken. Okay. Well. Okay. I'm not gonna try that again. It's foggy and not a good day. Okay, so what? Oh, yeah, her book. Oh, I can't give her the book. Because fucking Lord Ruthard is captured, so they're not even gonna let me in here. Alright, I'm gonna try it.
Easy. Nice and slow.
I tried to go in there prior to doing the whole servant mission where I'm serving wine, but it wouldn't let me in. So I doubt they're gonna let me in now, because those are not his soldiers.
Good day to you. What are you doing here?
We're here on orders from Sir Otto. Farewell, good sir.
Can I like go in? Nope, it won't even let me go in. So I cannot give her the book.
Don't think I can't see you.
Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Lucky for you.
Someone's been pampering this horse.
I guarantee you there's like a secret way to get in here, and when we try to save... Alright, well... Can't get my hair cut. Can't give the book to somebody that I... It's literally a mission to give the book to Rosa. Hey dude, I'll pay you 500 groschen to help me fight these guys. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Dream tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. We'll see.